Hey y'all, what's going on, people? How's everybody doing tonight? Hey Trinity, Tammy, Miss Lacey, Sin. Thank you all for being here. Tarsha, Ronnie, go ahead and hit the like button as you all come in. I got my glasses on tonight, so y'all, I'm ready. I've been moving, child. I've been doing housework and everything. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? What is going on? Y'all, there has been so much going on in the news. Hey, honey. What's that? Natasha? What's that? Natasha Kate something? Hey, Alicia. How y'all doing? Hey, Miss Exec, YT. Hey, healthcare workers. How is everyone? Everyone, please hit the like button as you come in. Everything I say is alleged and in my personal opinion. And we are covered under the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright of 1976. We will be teaching, criticizing, and all doing it all under fair use. Hey, Christy. Hey, Darisi. Oh, I'm so glad. First time in the chat. Yay. Yay, Reese. I'm going to say Reese. Hey, IJP. Hey, Nubian. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Y'all, it's a lot going on. Like, it's just, hey, Rolanda. Hey, honey, it's just like as soon as I woke up, y'all, I got up kind of late today. And, child, I had to go. I went all the way to Frisco today to get curry and all the way back. I got home, I think, about 5:10. And I was like, Lord, hey, Brown Sugar Baby. Hey, Kiara, Carla, GJ, Shabazz, Dion, Alicia. Oh, we have Facebook in the building tonight, y'all. I did it. I finally got it. So shout out to the Facebook family. This is the first. Hey, Krista, Alicia. This is the first time that we have incorporated our Facebook with our YouTube. We will be doing this from now on. I'm so glad I worked that out because I need my Facebook family to be on. And I was like, oh my God, do I need to do something? But I see you got it checked. So we are in the building. I was trying to get Instagram in it too, but I couldn't get Instagram on there, and I don't have an option for TikTok. But I'm just so glad that the Facebook family is joining. I'm so glad that y'all are here. Hey, Tia. Hey, B. Danielle. So thank you, Facebook fam, for being in here. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all coming in, and I just wanted to make sure I incorporate you all because I don't get a chance to just go live all the time on Facebook, and I go live every Wednesday here. So I wanted to make sure I include everybody on that. So I'm so glad the Facebook family is here tonight with my YouTube family. My community is just growing, and I am so happy about that. We have a lot of fun over here. We're going to get into some hot topics in about 2 minutes. So we'll give everybody about 2 more minutes to get in, and I hope everything goes well. I had to move my whole situation out in the hallway to make sure. Hey, Roz from Chicago. I'm so glad that y'all are here from Facebook. Thank you, Jesus. It worked out perfectly. So we will be having our Facebook family on with our YouTube family. You're welcome. You're welcome, Alicia. We will have them joining us from now on our lives. So anytime I go live, the Facebook family will be on there. So I don't even have to worry about that. I can just come here and go live all the time. I have to just do TikTok separately. So this is way, way easier for me. I'm making it so much easier for myself. And then everybody gets a little something. So, hey, honey from Texas. I know that's right. I'm waiting on this Texas weather to catch up with the month. It's December. We need to be. Oh, thank you, Teresa. We need to be in some winter, child, because this weekend, shout out to Trinity. We're going to Houston this weekend for the Heart and Hustle weekend. And if you are in Houston, we'll be going to brunch on Saturday at 3:00. So if you're interested, just inbox me and let me know, and I'll let you know exactly where we're going. So I'll be in Houston this weekend, and I know I know Rolanda, I can't wait to see you. Trinity says she's ready. Hey, Mississippi is in the building. That's what I'm talking about. My Mississippi, my Texas family is here. So I'm just really happy that Facebook is here. You just have no idea. I worked hard on that. That's why I got out of the house late today. So we're at 5 minutes. So we're just going to jump right on in. We're going to jump right on in with the very beginning, baby. Today, oh, no, that's not it. That's not it at all. Hold on. Why is that not? Okay, here we go. Today is the day, honey. Jen Shah is out. She is a free woman. We're going to look at her coming out. So that is fantastic for her. She was supposed to be, we're going to read it. I got my phones right here, child. Y'all see I got my glasses on tonight, so I'm ready. I am ready. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me get to my photos, child, so we can get over. What is going on? Okay, Jen Shah. Here we go. So let's take a look at Jen and see her coming out, honey. Child, look at this right here. Jen Shah. It's not really any sound, but this is Jen coming out. That's her husband, Coach Shah. She came out with a little box, and I'm guessing that might be her son or something. OMFG Reality TV says release footage of Jen Shah being released from jail and reuniting with her family. Jen Shah was released from jail after serving 33 months for a telemarketing fraud scheme. There she is hugging her husband or her son. Ugh. This person right here said, I will never condone what she did, but she's paid her dues and it's time for her to pay restitution and get on with living with her family. That's her son, I believe, because that's Coach right there on the side right there getting in the car in the white. So Jen is a free woman. These housewives is going in and coming out just as quick. Look at Jen coming here with that big old box. Child. I'm not going to lie, y'all. These people have me checking and rechecking and checking. Hey, everybody. Hey, Miss Dee. Hey, Tarsha. Hey, Yolanda. Love you. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, Coach stuck beside her, baby. He stuck beside her. And these women are coming in and they are leaving out at alarming rates. Jen is 52 years old. Let me read about it. Jen Shah released from jail after serving 33 months behind bars for telemarketing fraud. Jen Shah was released from prison today, Wednesday, December 10th, after serving nearly 3 years behind bars. She was originally sentenced to 6.5 years, y'all. She was sentenced to 6.5 years. Hey, Michaela, I'm so happy. Hey, Krista. I know. Look what Krista said. Krista said, Lord, one day we'll be watching Wendy and Eddie get released. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Olivia. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Adrian. Honey, this is so crazy. Yeah, they getting off easy, but they going in, though. They doing the time. Jen was supposed to do 6.5 years for that telemarketing fraud. But it was later reduced multiple times because she was supposed to get out. Last year it said it was going to be sometime in 2026, and it just got closer and closer and closer. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star was arrested for her role in the scheme in March 2021, and she pleaded guilty July of 2022. Hey, Anitra. For Texas, she got out early. Now, what we don't know, she has officially been released from prison. People can exclusively reveal. She was in Bryan, Texas, and it was in the early hours of the morning. She went in. She's been behind bars since February the 17th, 2023. So 2 years, 9 months, and 23 days. I bet she was counting them down. You know she was, right? They said where Shah is headed after she is released, remaining the wraps for right now. She could be going to a halfway house, or she could be getting on the plane. Hey, Danita. Hey, Tatum. Sharon. Shout out to the Facebook family, honey. They are in the building. I'm so glad they're here tonight. But she could be going to a halfway house. Y'all, we got 68 likes and we got 153 people in here. Let's get it to 150. Let's go. Federal time, never seen it getting reduced like that. I know, Melissa, right? She must have really been, cause see what I'm okay, I don't know nothing about prison, child. I just been learning as these women get put in there. So from my understanding, like with Karen, you have so many programs that you can be a part of. And Karen was, from my understanding, Karen was always going to be released when she got released because of the programs that she was signed up for. So Jen was doing a lot, honey. They said Jen was in there teaching classes, and she had really good behavior, from my understanding. Oh, Vanita, I'm sorry. Where is she going to go back? No, she's not going to go back, Miss Exec. Andy Cohen did it on his podcast, and he said that let's put a period at the end of it. He said, I don't know where she's going to go. I wish her well in her endeavors. He said, I cannot see me working with her on anything I'm working on. He said, I cannot see Bravo working with her on anything, but I'm sure she will end up on some type of reality show, but it will not be at Bravo. He said, let's put a period at the end of that. So she will not be going back there. Hey, honey. It's hard to come home early from the feds. Girl, why is it? Deirdre, why you say that? Deirdre said it's hard to come home early from the feds. What does that mean? Well, you know what, Deirdre? I thought, now I know you heard me say this. I know you have heard me say this, but I really and truly thought that I was like, oh my God, we need Jen back. But after watching the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City this season, and with Bronwyn, with Brittany, and with Heather, Lisa, and Angie K, I just don't know how she will fit in. I just do not know. I posted a clip today in my stories. Hold on. Jen is, I'm not going to show that. That might be copyrighted. Jen is wild behavior, honey. You know how she used to throw fits. Now, I don't know how she will fit in with the girlies, though. I think it would be hard because it would be hard for them to trust her. Oh, Vernita, I'm so sorry. I will see what the group would like to do before they leave, because we have been helping a lot of people, and I don't want to not help someone if they need help. Go ahead and drop your Cash App, and if anybody, let me pause real quick. So Vernita says she's been trying to get in touch with some content creators, and it's been really hard, and she has come on hard times. As we all have increased health insurance, there's people that have been laid off and things like that. The holidays are here, and we have been trying to help people as much as possible. And I want to shout out everybody who has helped. So if Renita, you put your Cash App up here or whatever, I'll put it on the screen. And however people feel like they will give, then they can give to you. I don't want anything coming through me. Just let them give to you. If y'all find it in your hearts to give, because I know it's the holidays, people got jobs, people got kids, people got bills. I get it. Hey, honey. Hey, what you can't do? What you can do that. She did. She kept it interesting. But Jen was a live wire. Federal time is 85%. My ex-husband was in feds. You can do a drug permit. It takes 18 months. So, oh, wow. She said it takes 18 months off. Jen was coming down every day. Like, it was just, her time was just coming down every day. Times are hard, especially being on a fixed income. Yes, they are. So I will put this up here for just a hot second. This is Miss Dee Dee Nova Payton is her Cash App, NOVA PADEN, if people feel like they want to give, because you have to understand that I think everybody in here has a good heart and they want to help, but also everybody is also going through their own stuff. So just know that. Just know that. Um, Melissa, you know you're right. Let me see. Hey, Melissa, chat. Hey, honey. I think something is fishy about all these ladies. About all what ladies, girl? What ladies you talking about? You talking about all these? You talking about all these housewives? That is, it's crazy. Let me stop sharing right now. Okay, so that's Jen. We got Jen out. Jen Shaw is out, honey, and she is doing her thing. Let's go to this housewife. Child, look, y'all. I made this post. I'll put it up here, Benita. I'll put it up here while I talk. I made this post today about Stacey, and child, of people says somebody told me. What somebody tell me? Because I said take Giselle away and take Ashley away and take Angel and Kay away. I said maybe Stacey is breathing new life into the show. That was like Giselle can stay and you can go. Now let me say this: Stacey is. I feel like Stacey is carrying this show. I feel like she is carrying this show. Carrying this show. I feel like that 100%. But I also think people need to understand that Stacey is a liar. I do not believe, and it could be true. I do not believe that Vanity Fair, somebody is at the Vanity Fair telling us, oh my God, Stacey Rush is the best thing on the show. Girl, yes, I heard about that. Look at this. Somebody said, what's it? Zan said, did you hear about 2 other housewives who's not coming to Salt Lake City? I heard about Meredith, child. Meredith's not coming to Salt Lake City. Because honestly, Meredith should be a friend of. Meredith gives absolutely nothing. She's right in that barrel with Angel and Kay and Giselle. And she don't give anything. But I really feel like 100%. 100%. I feel like Stacey is good for the show because she shocks us, right? Whenever Stacey, like with that situation with Tia, Stacey was lying her butt off. When Timo said that he had to go out of town, when Wendy called Stacey and said, oh, he just got back in town, and Tia was like, wait a minute, you said he just left. Like, sometimes she can't keep them together, but it's so funny how she backpedals and pops out of it. You know what I mean? And it's hilarious. But she's gonna lay one on you. I think so too, Nubian. I think she has started to believe her own lies. I do 100%. Let me see what this says. Hold on. Let me read it. Stacey Rush, The Real Housewives of Potomac, in her second season as a cast member on The Real Housewives of Potomac, former QVC host Stacey Rush has entered the pantheon of truly great Real Housewives. Authentically daffy and genuinely delusional, that's true. Rush breathes new life into RHOP, finding an uncanny ability to spin drama out of every facet of her life. That's true. Her now viral QVC appearances show she was born to talk on youth. And what does it say? Talk about Ling, talk about drama, talk about stones. Seemingly every single person on RHOP can't stand Rush, which only makes her more compelling. And I will say that is a true statement, as Rush herself would say, but still I rise. Because for Giselle, Kay, Tia, Angel, and Ashley to gather to talk about Stacey, Stacey's doing something. I'm going to say she's doing something right. She said Stacey can go. I won't be watching QVC because of her. Yes, let's get these likes up, people. Genuinely, Delulu, 100%. Genuinely. because that whole thing with TJ, we knew Stacey wasn't trying to holler at TJ. And did you catch her when she was going back and forth with Kay? She was like, I have a husband. Now, the people say that Stacey and Timo are divorced, but I just feel like, I don't know. Stacey is funny to me. And she is a breath of fresh air on the show. I'm going to give her that, but don't get really caught up. And I'm gonna say this: she could get caught up like Mia got caught up. Mia came in with cute little lies. Yes, she. Would you say she realizes her lies after the fact? She gets caught up with cute little lies and stuff like this. Mia got caught up until her lies just became too big. Because when they were at the reunion before she walked off, Giselle just spread all Mia's tea. Tammy said, I can't do stupidity. Because she did. Woo, she said, stays in the bald face liar. I can't even keep up with her lies, honey. She keeps me in a state of confusion. Yeah. Yeah. I think the breath thing was kind of played out. I don't know why they wanted to go with that because that wasn't a big thing. I mean, we don't know. We're not there with them. So I was like, why y'all going with that? Yes, Cash Apps go directly to the recipient that's on the screen. And I'm going to keep this up here for and then we're going to take this down. Okay, that's enough with Stacey. So Stacey Rush is a breath of fresh air for Potomac. And she's just not going to tell the truth. Yeah, she tiptoes down with her lies. Stacey's not playing with it. She going to let you know. But this housewife right here, baby, Garcelle is doing her big one. So Garcelle is, do I have Garcelle right here? Yeah. Garcelle is going to be on Bust Magazine. You can't box us in anymore. We can do whatever it is that we want into a new era with grace, purpose, and a whole lot of drive. She's acting, executive producing, amplifying stories that center Black women, and using her platform to bring visibility to the causes she cares about the most. Child, when I tell you they talked about Garcelle the first whole, 20, 30 minutes of The Real Housewives? Oh my gosh. They talked about her the entire time. Sutton is just, I think Sutton is a woman like her mother, but she's just a little bit softer, and she's in a space due to the fact she's on television. She can't be her full out self because I feel like she is definitely her mother's daughter, and she feels like that often. And with, what's her name, Jennifer Tilly, it's going to come out this season because Jennifer left because it's all about you. And I don't blame Garcelle. Because she is a clever girl. I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like Kyle and they do all kind of crazy stuff. They do the craziest stuff. Hello. Who is Garzilla? Coco? Who is that? Who is Coco talking about? You know what? I have to give Beverly Hills at least 2 more episodes because we just got it done. And I love Rachel Zoe. Rachel Zoe is on there this season, and I really like her. So I'm gonna have to give it about 2 more episodes because I feel like they're gonna get it going. And I feel like this hot girl summer they want is, who is that? I don't even know who that is, child. Oh, Garcelle. She said she spelled it wrong. She said she spelled it wrong. She said Garcelle. I don't know. I know she was. I love Rachel Zoe Goddess. Love Rachel Zoe. I think I saw her with a guy, so I felt like she was in a relationship. But yes, Reba has shown up in Sutton so many times on so many occasions. But I'm really happy for Garcelle. Alicia said Beverly Hills is a franchise you watch as a marathon to maintain to be interested. I think I might have to agree with you, but I like Beverly Hills. I love Rachel Zoe. Rachel came out Boom. Somebody tried to hook me up with Mo. Boom. Dorit, you was gonna get a divorce in 5 years anyway. Like it was. And see now, Dorit has somebody new that she can latch onto because she latched on the Bows. So what I'm interested to see is how her and Bows maintain their relationship. That's what I'm trying to see. Hey, Miss Stephanie. All right, we got Garcelle out the way. Let's talk about Pastor Haynes, honey. Pastor Haynes here in Dallas will be running for the U.S. House of Representatives in place of Jasmine Crockett. And I said, you know what? I'm had to go. I'm had to go on over there and go to church. I guess that's where I'll be. Not this coming up Sunday, but next Sunday. Lord say the same. I can't wait to see Amanda too, Brown Sugar Babe, because I need to know what that's gonna be like. Rachel Zoe was needed. I love Rachel, and I think people really need to step out. Just get it. Potomac is like a level one compared to Beverly Hills and Salt Lake City. And Atlanta is not even up there like that for me anymore. That's not even my favorite franchise. So Reverend Frederick Douglass Haynes III, senior pastor of Friendship West Baptist Church in Dallas, is running for the U.S. House of Representatives for District 30, a seat currently held by Representative Jasmine Crockett, who recently announced her Senate campaign. Haynes, who returned to his pulpit in October after a medical leave, leads a congregation of 13,000 and has served on various boards, including Conference of National Black Churches and a board of trustee for Paul Quinn College here in Dallas. A prominent public figure, he was awarded the Joseph R. Biden Presidential Lifetime Achievement Leadership Award in Community Service in 2022 and briefly served as CEO of the Rainbow Push Coalition. So this will be getting my vote. This who will be getting my vote. They keep Garcelle in her mouth like it was a vitamin. I hope they gave Garcelle a little check. I hope they did that because that's what she deserved, a little check. So that's Pastor Haynes. And let me see. Do I have hold on. I don't think do I have anything here? Jasmine Crockett is running for Congress. And do I not have Jasmine? I know, girl, right? Pastor Haynes, girl, I said I'm going to go to Friendship West. I'm going to go and go to Friendship. I'll be there next Sunday. I'm going to go and get up and go on over there. I wish him well too, honey. So I that's where I'll be. I said, because I've been trying to get me a church home here. Yeah, she running for Senate. My bad. She running for Senate. So I'm really happy for her and I'm happy for him. I know Jasmine has some stuff where you can donate. I haven't donated yet, but I will donate probably. It'll be after the holidays. Hey, Britt. So yeah. So I think this is fantastic. Let me see what's next. Let me get back to the housewives right quick. Y'all, what y'all think about this? What do y'all think about Porsha? I don't think we care so much, right? I don't think we care so much about Porsha because Porsha goes through so many different, and I don't know. I think she goes through a lot, but I don't think we care that Porsha is with a lady, right? Porsha is definitely dressing down. I said that today in Hot Topics. I said, have y'all noticed how Porsha is covered up? You don't see no boobs. You might see a little midriff, but that's about it. You're not getting anything else from Porsha, honey. Porsha got her whole body covered up. Her whole body. I was like, okay. All right, Porsha. Honey. But I mean, I don't know what this is like. I don't know what it's like to be in a relationship with a woman. I don't know if child. I don't know if Sway over there with the backpacks, if Sway got a Gucci backpack she coming over to the house with. But what is that like? Like Porsha, are you a pillow princess? Y'all know what a pillow princess is, right? she practicing? Where is Pilar, girl? Where is the baby? And I think that's what we all go to. We all worry about these children when their mamas be up here acting crazy and doing all this crazy stuff. Wait a minute, what Tammy said? Because Deirdre said me too. Oh yeah. You think who Sway doing it for clout? Because I had no idea who Sway was until I saw Portia, honey. But Portia is definitely covering up. She's definitely not so much on the scene so much. Oh yeah, Alicia. Ooh, yes, honey. What was his name? What was that crazy looking man's name? It's right on the tip of my tongue. What was her first other name, y'all? Pilar with the daddy. And what? I'm sure Pilar found too. But look, a pillow princess, Coco, is somebody who is in a relationship with a woman, Cordell, that's right, in a relationship with a woman, but doesn't do all the things that women do in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? She might receive, she don't give so much. I can't see Portia giving. Can you see Portia giving? I can't see Portia giving. But child, Portia is so excited. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on one second. Child, hold on. Is it on here? I hope it's on here. Then I ain't got to go nowhere else but right here. Portia. Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to go to Bravo Shade Room. Let me go to the Bravo Shade Room right quick. Because I can't. Because Portia was really. Hold on, y'all. BRAVO Shade Room. Where is Portia? You can't freaking mix her because she was. Wait a minute, where is it? Well, we're gonna get into Drew in a few minutes. Hold on. Is this it right here? No, that's not it. Hold on. I thought I saw where Portia was talking. Well, those were her photos for Thanksgiving. She told us about Thanksgiving, how excited she was. I can't find it. But Portia was so excited, honey. She was like, yes, I'm giving it a try. She was like, I move fast. And, I could be engaged by next week. But seems to be really happy. And if she's happy, I'm happy for her, child. Because life is too short to fool around here and be mad and unhappy all the time. Ain't nobody got time for all that. So whatever Portia doing, I'm fine with whatever Portia doing. Let's go to another housewife real quick. Let's go to Lil Bit. So Candace is on her podcast, and she's talking about Monique Samuels skirting accountability and doesn't recall an apology. I don't recall an apology that Monique made, and you all were very woo, y'all was on me because y'all was like, she don't owe that girl no apology. She don't owe Candace no apology. Y'all felt that in y'all spirit, honey. I was like, wait a minute. I was just strictly saying we're gonna listen to it real quick. Let's listen to it real quick. This is under fair use, so we're gonna listen to what Lil Bit had to say, just a little bit. We're gonna get into it a little bit.
I don't think because based on what you said, I don't think you felt like you got that actual apology, and I don't recall it either. So maybe yes.
I mean, I have PTSD from the entire experience, so it's possible that I could be misremembering, but I do not recall ever receiving an apology from that girl.
Girl.
I mean, and I see a lot of clips of her talking about like how she was unhealed. I'm like paraphrasing, but how she was unhealed, and much of her behavior was because she was an unhealed girl, which, okay, child, we after we all got pain, we all got some healing to do and therapy to do, but it's just, it all like reeks to me of like skirting around real accountability. Mostly because, like you said, if you wanted to apologize to me, you would have and could have called me directly. I'm not now, nor have I ever been, with none of this show shit, this camera shit, like this, I wanted to apologize, but I wanted to save it for this camera or that camera. That to me is a crock of shit. Like, when you inflict real live pain on people and real live trauma on people, you need to offer a real live apology that does not need to involve cameras. So it's just all of these conversations about me or that involve me or are me adjacent. I don't take it, I don't consider it as remorse or apologetic. And I also think it's cute because I don't really see her out in the public much speaking unless she is talking about me. Ooh. So what does that say about your relevance or lack thereof?
Ooh. Okay. So what do y'all think about that? Do you think, okay, Deirdre says she is mad annoying. I'm not a Candace fan. She stirs the pot. Okay, let me say this, and I'm just going to give my honest, just me. This is what I think, okay? This is just what I think when it comes to Candace. I feel like Candace has done so much. She said so many things, and there's been so many times when she was on that show, I was like, Candace going to run into the right one. She's going to run into the right one, and she did. And even though Monique may have been going through some stuff with her husband, she probably was going through some stuff with her parents, she had some mental stuff she was dealing with, but she's on this show, and she just clicked. And then because Candace in her face, barking and going on, you want me to? You want me to? And Candace was like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? So she was like, okay, come here. And that's what happened. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right what Monique did. And if Monique does give her an apology, hey, Victoria, if Monique does give her an apology, it should be for putting her hands on her. No one deserves that. I don't know. I'm not a Candace fan too. I'm not a Candace fan either, but nobody deserves that. But I knew at some point, either on camera or off camera, somebody was going to touch Candace. And it happened to be on camera. But other than the fact that I'm sorry I put my hands on you, I said because I feel like Monique did that for everybody. I think she did that for everyone, right? So I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy and certifiably insane. And Candace, you can ask for whatever it is that you want, Candace. Candace is saying that Monique is out here talking about her. I think the only reason Monique is talking about her is because people are bringing her up. I don't think Monique is just really talking about her. Hey, Victoria. She should have learned from Kenya and Portia. Yeah. But from my understanding, because I was like, well, why can't Candace come to like BravoCon? Why can't Candace do this, that, and the third? Why can't Candace do this, that, and the third, right? So I was like, somebody was telling me that Candace and Chris had got into it with the truly original director or the assistant director or something, and they had some words, and Candace messed up everything that she ever would have to get back on the show. And I used to want Candace back on the show because after she had her baby, I was like, Candace might be a different person. And Ashley got kids, Giselle got kids, everybody got kids now. But I don't know if I want to see Candace. I don't think I want to see her on television. Look what D said. Baby, I'm from Memphis. We can't even play Not the Stick Off My Shoulder around this piece, let alone tell somebody to drag me. I know that's right, because she sat there and she asked for it. Yes, exactly, Virgo. She should only apologize for laying hands, but Candace needs to learn to control her mouth. And I always said that. I was like, she is going to run into someone who is going to call her on her bluff. I want to see the baby too. That mouth, like she just, I don't know. I don't know if she's on tour. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know. And you know what? You're right, Alicia. And I'm gonna tell you this too. What's her name? I mean, no, what's her name? Monique said on Watch What Happens Live, somebody asked something about her and Candace, and she was like, it's just gonna be okay. We're just gonna agree to not like each other. It's okay. Everybody's not gonna get what they want. Hey, Malicious. When you ask to be dragged, you're supposed to be able to be Clarissa Shields out here. I know that's right, Rolanda. I know that's right. What you gonna do? You gonna drag me? You gonna drag me? And she was like, you want me to? You want me to? And that was it. You sat up there and talked, and then and here's the thing. You don't know what Monique was going through that day. Her and Chris could have had it out. She already wasn't happy with him. You know what I'm saying? She already wasn't happy with her husband, seems like. And okay. You're gonna get pulled across this table. So I think what Monique did on the show, going to talk to Giselle and all that kind of stuff, and talk to Wendy, I mean, she may be back. Do we want her back? Do we want to see Monique back? This Monique, because this is a different Monique. This is a healed Monique. This is a divorced Monique. This is a single Monique. She said Candace would have all them feelings deflated out of her lips and face. Too much mouth. Candace, Phaedra, and Karen are the best readers ever. Their tongues are vicious. There's some more people in that group. She said they should have left Monique off. She does. Candace just has way too much mouth. Okay, y'all. Speaking of too much mouth, let's do this real quick. Let's get into this right here, and then we're going to get in and we're going to get out real quick. Right? So, I talked about it in Hot Topics today. Oh, is it not on this phone? Oh, yeah, it's on this phone. I talked about it in Hot Topics today. So, like the Save plan on federal loans and stuff, they have thrown that out. So if you were on forbearance, if you were on anything, forgiveness, I think now would be the time for you to call your loan people and check and see your status, because they're going to start asking for money at alarming rates. If you have something deferred, you need to call and check and see what that's like. I'm not calling nobody till after the new year. I don't even feel like stressing myself out any further right now, because it is tight. Hey, everybody, can't stay at work. Y'all have a great night. You too, Gail. Thank you for coming, baby. And then let me read that to you, because just in a Senate Republican bill would deposit up to $1,500 directly into Americans' healthcare savings account, is drawing praise from the current administrator. He told reporters aboard Air Force One on December 9th, I like the concept. I don't want to give the insurance company any money. Get all the details in this particular link. And this lady right under here, this comment she had right under here said $1,500 will cover a Band-Aid at the hospital. Child, $1,500? $1,500. Honey, look, if you got loan forgiveness, Grace, just call and check on it just to be sure, baby, because they shut all that down. They were talking about people with loan forgivenesses, people that had forbearance. Y'all just check and make sure they didn't add you back on the list. That's why I'm telling you this. Because when I was reading it today, they mentioned people with loan forgiveness. So just check to make sure you're good so you won't have no surprises. Oh, honey, that's good. You paid it off. But $1,500, $1,500 is just enough for today. You understand what I'm saying? It's enough for today. And I don't know what you would do tomorrow. $1,500 is just enough for today. And they had said $5,000 at first. $5,000 could put a dent in some things. You know what I'm saying? In my life, it could help me out. $5,000 could really almost take care of me for a whole month. You know what I'm saying? But $1,500, and I don't even know if I would be one that would get $1,500. I don't know if that would be me. I don't know if I would be in in that lane. But $1,500, cause a million. Oh yeah, I'll take it. I didn't say I wouldn't take it. That never came out of my mouth. I'll take it. I'll make it work. It'll just have to be up for something. Just put it in the checking account and let it do whatever. look, Candy, put it in the checking account and let it do whatever it's gonna do, child. Hey, Bridget, whatever it's gonna do, let it do whatever it's gonna do in the checking account. Cause baby doll Boogie, I don't even know. What's that going on right here? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Facebook is still here. Everybody's still here from Facebook, right? Let me view some on Facebook. Let me look and see. They said close Facebook while I'm live. Let me close Facebook. Okay. Now let's go back. Bridget is in here, so hopefully they can see it. I live on 1045. I appreciate it. I know that's right. I mean, don't get me wrong. Now I open my checking account and I got a $1,500 piece of change in there. I'm never gonna be mad about it. But then you got people that don't even cover. I saw somebody in the comments. They were like, my insurance is going up to $2,000. So what are you talking about $1,500? And I think, and that's what I'm talking about. If you've gone from insurance premiums from $500 to $2,500, $1,500, you can't even pay your insurance premium with that. You can put some on it, but like somebody said, you better not get more than a head cold. Into my healthcare savings account, put it in my checking account. I know that's right. I know it's too much. This year, y'all, what I will say to all 213 of us, and I hope we have at least 200 likes. What I will say is this: we have made it thus far. And we can only take one day at a time with this current administration because, honey, it is stressful. And I'm not going to even lie, y'all. I know in my content, I don't talk about this so much because I do try to just put it out of my mind. And every once in a while, it gets crazy and I have to talk about it and I have to bring it up. But we have made it 12 months. You know what I'm saying? We made it 12 months. Mo said, I don't need a prescription now at the beginning of the year before you've paid your deductible. Your medication could cost Exactly. One day at a time. That's it. And I try to drive the speed limit. I try to make sure I pay all my bills. I check in on places I hadn't heard from in a long time. You know, I'll call the IRS and I check with them. I'm calling student loan people next week. Well, no, I'm not calling them next week. I'm not calling them to the beginning of the year. I don't have time. It does feel like yesterday. Today is the 10th, baby. We got 21 more days in this year. 21. We're down to 21 days. Thank you, thank you, Diva Queen. I love when y'all come out the bushes, baby. I love y'all. Thank you, Diva Queen. So we made it thus far. So it's not something that we can't do. It is something that is kind of tough, even though, and we know, and you know, like I have people in my family who have been laid off of their jobs. We have helped a lot of people that have been laid off. We've helped a lot of people pay for their prescriptions. And I appreciate you all for doing that, because we got, y'all. We got to try to help each other as much as we can. But I do understand that you got to try to make it too, just like I got to try to make it. And if I had it like I wanted, I would give it to whoever needed it. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I tried to win that $1 billion. Had I won $1 billion, then we really would have been okay. All 205 of us tonight would have been fine, honey. That's all I'm gonna say. My friends and me would have been good. We'd have been on a plane somewhere going to dinner tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We would have been worried about nothing going on. Whew. So it is a blessing. Exactly, Brown Sugar Babe. Brown Sugar Babe say 2025 came and went, and it's a blessing just to be here in this moment, because there's so many people who did not make it. There's so many people who are stressed. So many people who just, it's just too much. This is what Ronnie said, and this makes so much sense. Midterms are 2026. Make sure you are all registered to vote. And if you are registered to vote, you need to go and check on it, because I know, what's her name? I can't think of her name. She's a content creator on TikTok. I follow her all the time. She said she had to go check because they kept dropping off. They kept dropping her off, so she had to keep registering. So make sure you know that you're registered. Make sure you got your stuff together. Yes, girl. I got my letter yesterday about my dental. Yes, I've known a big change in medical costs. Yeah, we still got to get to the end of December. So I just wanted to thank you all so much for everything that y'all have done to help other people when I asked you to, and people that were in need. We paid prescriptions. We helped people with Thanksgiving. We help people just to buy groceries. So if I could have done more, I would have. But I really appreciate y'all for everything that y'all have done. Dion said hers is going from 1,036 per month. Your insurance? What? Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. I'm glad I was able to pay it forward. God is going to bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and I received that. I really do. I appreciate that so much. Girl, not your insurance. My God, today. I worry about this cost increase for fixed income. Well, we're just going to say, dear God, thank you for covering all of us for this, bringing us thus far in this year. And whatever you put up on us, we know that you are not going to put more on us than we can bear, Jesus. So even though these times are crazy and we sometimes don't see how we're going to make it, we do know that you would not put more on us than we can bear. And that is how we get through every day. Amen. Because that's how I make it. That is how I make it, baby. When it's something come in the mail and I'm like, what? I was like, well, Lord, you put it in here. You figure I can do it. So I ain't about to sit here and worry about it. Let me go do some hot topics, and I keep it moving. I just give it to God, child. I have learned That is something that I have learned. I have learned how to give it to God over these last like couple of years. Like give it to him and just let him have it and me not put my hands back on it. Sometimes that's hard, but I am learning how to do that daily. So just thank you for bringing us this far, Jesus. And even though it is tough and we just don't even know, because $18 to $1,000, that is wild. But the fact that you did it, you're gonna be okay. You will be fine. Girl, no, not shake a little. Yeah, if you're gonna pray, you can't wear it. If you're gonna pray, you can't wear it. I know that's right. I thank God I still have a job. Okay, y'all, that's enough seriousness for me. Let's get on over here to unserious. That was enough. We done had a praise break. We done had all that. We covered it in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Speaking nothing but good and everything positive for everybody in 2026. Yes, ma'am. Now let's get to the petty, y'all. We done gave it to God. Now let's keep it moving. Curtis. Baby, look, let me tell you. She said, oh gosh, not him. Honey, when I saw that photo that Marlon Wayans had posted with him in their hot tub with Diddy, I was so thankful because it was kind of late, but I knew I was going to start with that this morning. But somebody had got in my DMs and said that was an AI generated photo. I said, okay. Dion, wait a minute, girl. Dion, what are you talking about, girl? Wait a minute, girl. No. Honey. Wait a minute, let me get through this. And then I put my phone up, child. Y'all know how I feel about Marlon Wayans. Y'all know I cannot stand him. I cannot stand Marlon Wayans. So Marlon Wayans, okay. So when I saw Marlon post that video of Diddy and 50 in the hot tub, I was like, this is wild behavior. And then he posted all these other pictures with Diddy and stuff. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think 50 Cent will really be out here talking loose like he does if he knows that he's in these photos like this. I just don't believe he'd be talking that loose, right? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Let's get talking about my friend Coach King. I can't do it. Y'all crazy. Dion is a mess. We'll get to it, Dion. So then when I said, wait a minute, let me read this. Where is it? Let me find it, child. Okay, here we go. So Marlon Wayans said, Curtis, today we're going to focus on your ugly. Where shall I start? Such much ugly to choose from. So it means so much, I guess he was trying to say. It's a problem, sir. How you ugly in a suit? You may want to lay off them roids, old smashing machine behind. That button is struggling to keep your fat blank in the suit. One deep breath and pow. Your fat buff popping out that stuff like biscuits. Exhale, champ. Everyone in the hood is scared of the bully except that little funny skinny dude. First of all, why did Marlon say that? Why did Marlon say that? And then I was like, 50 is gonna take his time. He got this Diddy doc off the ground, is number one all over the world. He got a minute. And this was his post. Why is Marlon Wayans talking? For him to sit here and say, why would he want to kick a dude when he's down? Did he kick Cassie when she was down? He didn't mention anything about that. Yeah, Ja Rule needs to sit it out. Ja Rule needs to sit it out. Let me tell you something. The level of petty that 50 Cent is something that, Lord, don't ever let me receive that. I don't ever want it. Because when Ja Rule had that concert and then 50 bought all the front row seats, so there was nobody in the front row cheering for him. I could not. I know 50 got his stuff. I don't know why he's trying to get in a Nubian. I was like, why are you doing that? Oh Lord Jesus. Hold on, y'all. Let me check on my StreamYard. Let me check on my Facebook, people. Oh Lord, we're here, but I don't know. Oh, they stopped at the 34 minutes. Oh no, Jesus! They stopped at 34 minutes. What about the concert where all those folks were hurt? Yes. When say 50 use ABUSE. Yep. And they had something out today, Deirdre, about him and that girl, Jane Doe. They had something about him apologizing. I think that's what Ja Rule put up there. That's one of his headlines he put up there. 50 is going to, I'm just going to focus on Marlon and 50 because I am here for any. When I tell you I am the vice president of whatever 50 Cent got to say about Marlon Wayans, I am the vice president. I am here and present and accounted for. I cannot stand Marlon Wayans. And I never say stuff like that. You know how people say, you hate this person, you hate that person. I don't hate anybody. But if I'm going to just say somebody that I almost did, it's Marlon. So you can tell everybody, you know, Millie China, though, that's false. It's Marlon Wayans who she can't take. I cannot stand him. He cosplays as a person and an actor, and I cannot. Mothers can speak on their past with him. Talking about with 50. Miss Places says she the secretary. She here to take notes. Child, I cannot with Marlon Wayans. Do you understand me? Cannot. Ooh. One of 50's ex came out talking about asking not to be a part of the foolishness. Nobody wants to be a part of this. Do they see how 50 is? Girl, me and Marlon Wayans had a problem a couple of years ago in California, and I just don't want to revisit it. I just didn't like him after that. I just felt like he was phony, and I told him he was very phony. And I told him if it wasn't for his brothers, he would never, ever, ever, ever be relevant. Like, he is... I was like, you can't. I said, you can't. I said something about him being in a movie. Because, you know, like, he'll never be in a movie. Like, he's in a movie about other stuff. I just don't like it. Ever. Ugh. Yeah, but what was this he talking about? Talking about you ugly and in a suit. Like, what the hell were you talking about? Child, these headlines is tough. Come on, y'all. Wait a minute.
So, I'm coming here. It's been a lot of conversations.
Uh-oh.
It's been a lot of talk. It's been a lot of things said.
Let me see what Don Juan talking about. Oh, he got music behind it.
Y'all want me to speak?
Don Juan said he gonna speak on it, y'all.
So, after all the talk,
why is it that music on there?
here's what I have to say. These big Santa Energy sweaters.
Oh, he ain't talking about nothing. Oh, Don Juan ain't talking about nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Portia got something. Oh, honey. Portia out here. Look, oh, okay, I take it back. Portia. Oh, wait a minute. Portia out here doing it big, honey. Oh, shoot. Look at Portia. Okay, Portia. I don't know where she going. Time 100. A year in time, 2025. She looks fantastic. Portia looks so good. 165 likes. Let's get these likes up. You can't hear me? Wait a minute. Can you hear me? Oh, no. You can't hear me. Hold on. Oh, shoot. What did I do? Let me take that off. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, 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 we back. I had it up. I shouldn't have had that up. Let me see what else is going on. Hold on, Eddie Murphy. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not fooling with that. Okay. So yeah, we'll see what goes on with 50 and Marlon. Let me see what else. Let's look at Mark Agnifilio. Oh no. Let's look at Mark Agnifilio, y'all. So Diddy has once again done somebody hella wrong. Mark Agnifilio is pissed because he did not realize that the conversations that he was having. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had to take Marlon down. Mark Agnifilio was Diddy's lawyer. He got Diddy out of this mess that he was in. Diddy has done him wrong by oh no, that's not what I'm doing. Hold on. Diddy has done him wrong, and he just realized that he is on the doggone documentary. And Diddy's in there talking about how he needs him to be a bulldog and he needs somebody dirty. And he was like, it's 9 billion people in the world and 7 billion people. You had to go out and come back in. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Because a lot of people can and some people can't. Child, that man, because I was, okay, y'all can hear me. Because I was trying to figure out when I was watching the documentary, I was like, how in the world do people have this information, right? How do people have this information? So I put this up here. So if you can't hear me, y'all got to go out and come back in. So I was like, how do people have this information? So come to find out, Diddy had a videographer. He didn't pay the guy. Netflix was the highest bidder. That Netflix bought the video because that's who bought it. 50 didn't buy the video. 50 had been talking about making a documentary, but it was sold to Netflix. That's why Netflix had come out with a memo saying that they did not acquire this documentation illegally, and they contacted 50 Cent so they could help him, so he could help him with it. So that's how it happened. Man sitting here talking over strategies. Now he was in the documentary because you could see him walking around. But the thing is, he didn't know that Diddy was letting people listen to his strategy. I was like, that is insane. That is certifiably insane. Puff didn't pay anybody. I didn't mean to do that. He did not pay anybody, honey. And he expected everything. He didn't pay anybody and expected everything. I was like, this is certified. This man is crazy. So now I was listening to this conversation with Harvey from TMZ and another lawyer. And he said, I would be shook. And basically, it's a possibility that he could sue Diddy. Because why not? Ooh, child. The way they did Kirk. Poor Kirk. Right? Kirk is the co-founder of Bad Boy. And they did him so wrong. I mean, did him so wrong. I was like, this is insane. So we gotta, and y'all, on top of all that, let me see, what do I have that is? Hold on. No, I'm not gonna go back. I'm leave it alone. So now Diddy's kids are, well, allegedly what I saw is that Diddy's kids were trying to take Janice to court for his $400 million, his money. And they say he's not even in the ground, and the kids trying to take the mama to court. Janice, the fish rots from the head, baby. And Janice was a hustler. She made Diddy in this light, and this is what it is. Honey, made a dead man pay for his own funeral. That took me out. Exactly. Diddy thought he wasn't going to jail. I agree. Yes, child. Oh, Brown Sugar Babe, part 2. I can't even watch part 2 again. Part 2 hurt. Y'all, I was so mad. I was so mad at part 2. I wanted to come live. And then I said, no, I'm going to come live because, see, I can't even get my words right. I'll be on here just babbling. And I can't be on here cursing and going on. Oh, 2 tore me up. 2 tore me up. And then, y'all, I had learned today. Yeah, child. They taking the grandmama to court for Diddy money, child. They want the money. That's what I saw today. Now, let me say allegedly. Allegedly, they are taking Janice to court. Girl, yes, Miss Exec. I did too. I finished watching 2, and I didn't watch it anymore until the next day because they had me so shook. I was shook. And then today, I just saw something on Instagram where the guy that was the muse for Brenda's Got a Baby, that was a real story. And he was saying how Tupac's mother would read him the paper and he would read different stuff all the time. And she read him a story about a 12-year-old girl that had been assaulted. She had a baby. She threw the baby down the thing. And threw the baby down the incinerator. Before the trash came, somebody heard the baby crying. The baby was adopted by a family in Las Vegas. Those parents that he had since passed away. So how did he say they did it? He said that he was getting ready to do the documentary on Tupac, and they were like, what's up with this? Like, let me call this person and see if she can, my genealogist, and see what she can do. And then they tracked down his mother, and his mother was in Las Vegas at a concert. And the real story, if Tupac had never written Brenda's Got a Baby, this baby would never have been reunited with his mother. Child, that is crazy. This year, that happened 2026. Girl, yeah, that's what Kirk said, Deirdre. He said he was sexually assaulted. You saw that too, CC. I sat there and I watched it. I was like, are you kidding me? They done found Brenda's baby. And then they called her, and she was 12 years old. She had the baby at home. Threw the baby down the incinerator because she was 12. Took the baby to the fire department. Baby was adopted by a family. They lived in Las Vegas. And I forgot how they just went through by finding him, but they found him. And then they asked him, do you know Tupac? He was like, yeah. He said, did you know that song was about you? Which song is that, Mo? Oh, Me Too, Rolanda. Marvin Gaye, yes. Yes. But yeah, I mean, he just took people away from here for no reason. Okay, y'all, let me get off of that. Let me take Mark down. That's enough for Diddy. Diddy is doing time, and he needs to do all that he is supposed to get. He needs to get it. So let's talk about a little bitterness, right? So y'all know Ray Face. Ray Face is the guy that was engaged to Bam. So, Bam and Scrappy went to the Monica and the Boys Mind tour, the Monica Branded tour, right? So I thought it was shocking when I saw him and Bam, but then I read about it. I talked about it. He said, they're co-parenting, they're good, the kids are good and all that. So that's great. So I guess Ray felt a certain kind of way, child. Ray said he done put up here, he trying to throw Scrappy under the bus. Talking about Scrappy don't have no car. Hold on. What's this I got up? He said, this was from the Bam. This right here, that says Bam right there, all that. Video of me doing something consent. Okay, play with me and I'm gonna have your good. Ooh, y'all, this is crazy. I'm gonna make this big so y'all can read it for yourself. And I just read it. He said, want to threaten and talk stuff to me, but when I clap back, she screamed police. Ooh, child. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. No, I ain't about to read that, child. I can't read it. It's too much. My auntie did not already call. Girl, my aunt called me this week and said, Mia, I love what it is that you do. You're so good at what you do. She said, but you cursed the other day. You said the F word and you said MF. You don't have to do that. I was like, I'm still, I am so grown. I am too grown for myself. Wait a minute, what's this? Tell her to apply to the hospital. Every hospital have a program to help people pay for their medical as long as they use it. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody sent this message, Latoria Mitchell. This is to anybody who is having any problems. She said, let's just take a little break right here. She said, tell her to apply at the hospital. Every hospital have a program to help people pay for their medical as long as they're using the hospital doctors. I know because I'm doing it. I had surgery today. My surgery would have been $28,000. Oh, Latoria, I hope you are recovering well, honey. I hope you, and thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope we taking your mind off of it tonight. My surgery would have been $28,000. However, I only had to pay out pocket $5,400 to get the surgery started. I had to pay $340 up front. So tell her to try the hospital assistant. They have a lot of money because most people have health insurance. Also, being self-paid can get you a huge discount. I do agree with that with being self-paid. So this is to anybody who's having any problems. Vernita, if you need any help, Latoria has put this up here. This is some really good information that can help you along the way. Child, ooh, brown sugar bag. Girl, she had me on the phone for so long. Meal, you're so clear and how you say things are so good, but I just don't think you should curse. I said, okay. I just said, okay, child. Went on by my business. Sam said, yes, I work for Baylor and they have the same thing. Mo said, thank you. I did hear what he said about Masika, but okay, let me keep going. So then he had this to say about, who was this? This is about Bam. That 2015 Cadillac Escalade Bam got in a CPN on its last leg. Like, why do you care? Why are men so bitter? Why are they such girls? That's correct. Exactly, girl. Exactly. Deirdre, why is he so hurt? Why is he so hurt, girl? Look at this. Hold on. Then you talking about some scrap 45 years old with no car. Child, it's a lot of people don't have no car. They get around by Uber. They have their boy to pick them up or they want them to pick them up. Do you have a car, Ray Face? Why are you picking scrap up? Is he not paying you gas money? Like, why do you care so much? Like, girl, boy, please leave these people alone, honey. Exactly, Rolanda. But you sit on this internet and all you do is sit here and talk about women. I can't with a man in his mouth on a woman. I cannot take it. like this, and then the way you look, you with these blonde dreads, like, is that even your real hair? Ooh, he. Exactly. IJP said, I keep telling y'all, these men soft and sassy. They don't make them like they used to. I believe it. Soft and sassy. Veneer is about to fall out of his mouth. I just like a petty man too, girl. I cannot take it. Like, it is the worst thing in America for you just to be petty and I am in your orbit. I can't handle that. Like, it's so stupid. Like, how old are you that you just can't handle stuff like a man? These men are, I don't know what they manufacture with. Queens, yes. Girl, you know he went with Tommy. You know he had posted a picture of with Tommy, Lisa. And Tommy came on there and blew his spot up. Tommy said, boy, I ain't been messing with you. Tommy would go to jail behind there because Tommy ain't nothing to play with. I mean, crazy. Exactly. If I'm gone, I'm gone. Leave me alone after they go white, because I'm not talking about you. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know about y'all. I feel like we're all like-minded people. I feel like that about us, right? I just feel like we're all one together. I feel like y'all my best friends in the whole wide world. So I don't care. Like, if I'm out of it, I'm out of it. If I'm done with you, you need to be done with me. Ain't no need you. Why you talking about me? Because I'm not talking about you. I mean, are y'all like that? When I'm done, I'm done. When I'm through, I'm through. Because what are you talking about? You know what? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that. I've never gone and just kept poking and poking and poking and poking. For what? Why you do that? It's time to go on to the next thing. You know what I mean? And then when you got a man doing that, oh, that's the worst. Oh, child, that's the worst. Oh, it just make you look at, like, I could never come back to you, because now I see, and I have documentation of how you really act in real life. You worried about somebody's car. What you driving? You had 15 minutes of fame and then lost your damn mind. Rolanda, who you talking about? See, it said give him your thong and tell him to go to sleep. I'm just not looking back, honey. Deirdre, I'm just not looking back. I just cannot. I just don't have time. I'm going on. I'm moving on. Oh, child. And when you, 50's chest. Oh, yeah. 50's fine, baby. Now, that's not a man that I will fool with ever. Like, it's just some stuff in the world that I'm just not going to do. Don't get me wrong. Would I like for this to be paid for? Absolutely. Would I like a new automobile? Mm-hmm. Would I like a new bag? Absolutely. But if I got to get it through somebody like 50 Cent, I'll go back to work, because I ain't got time for it, because I don't want to be in no documentary. I don't want to be caught up in no lawsuit. I don't need you sending no subliminals on the internet. I couldn't deal with it. I just can't. I couldn't deal with it. I just couldn't deal with it. It's no way. The way he sit there and talk about Jane Doe, I don't see how she do it. And she just came out the other day, honey, in a whole, she made a post of her little leather outfit. I was like, Yeah, but see, you know what, Nubian? He don't put his mouth on Vivica. He put his mouth on Vivica like early on, but he don't touch Vivica like that. On Mad Day, he will blow the spot up, and I don't have time for that. Yeah, he went out. He did Vivica a certain kind of way, but he eased up on Vivica. He don't give her no smoke no more. He gave her some smoke at the beginning. He talked about an old lady in them clothes. I remember that. Child, but he don't have that for Vivica no more. Oh yeah, that's right. Candy said I'm cursing again. My bad, Candy. Okay, y'all, let's move on away from this. But I do want to put this up here. I got this from Today is Wednesday. I guess Monday. I got this from an email from On Monday, and this is a new show that On will have on there, and it's called Maxed Out. Hold on, let me get to my photos. And Maxed Out. Oh shoot, what is it? Okay. Maxed Out is a new series. It starts January the 10th. Money talks, so should we. So I'm not, hold on, let me check my email. Child, because I read. Okay. So On announces Maxed Out, a bold new financial intervention series premiering January the 10th. They gave me a sneak peek. Let's see if we can look at the sneak peek. Y'all want to look at the sneak peek? Let me see if I can find the sneak peek. Y'all, this my aunt right here. Hold on. Hello. I'm not unsteady. I was just talking about you on live. I was telling them that you said that I should not use bad language. Yeah, I was just repeating. But look, I'll call you back. I'll be there at 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. You want me to call you when I get up? I'll call you when I get off live. All right, bye. Bye-bye. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I got to take her to the doctor in the morning. And she heard me curse. She talking about, so no, Mia. She said, you weren't cursing. You were repeating something that someone said. Child, hold on. Why I can't find this? Why I can't? Okay, here we go. Damn it. Okay. I don't want to do that. In these tackling. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find this what I need. Okay. Let me see. GAR. Okay. Okay, I think I found it. Let's see. Click here for a sneak peek. Let's see if we can watch a sneak peek. Let me see if it comes up. Okay, here we go. Let's look at it. Let's look at Maxed Out.
Their life to help fix their money problems.
You think I'm skimming off the top?
Hey, you said it.
Oh, wow.
I'm here to mend their relationships with money and each other.
I told you needed help.
Hey.
Maxed Out, new series, Saturday, January 10th at 9/8 Central.
Okay, let's see if we can look at it again. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if we can watch it again so we can watch it from the beginning. Hold on. Let me find it again. Uh-oh. Did it play? Oh, come on. Oh, let me do this. Play.
When it comes to relationships, if one of you is struggling with finances, it can be stressful for the both of you.
We have had serious challenges financially.
It's overwhelming.
What if you could nominate an important person in your life to help fix their money problems?
You think I'm skimming off the top?
Hey, you said it.
Oh, wow.
I'm here to mend their relationships with money and each other.
I told you needed help.
Hey.
Maxed Out, new series, Saturday, January 10th at 9/8 Central.
Okay, what do y'all think about that? That's Maxed Out. That will be oh Lord have mercy. What is Deirdre is crazy, honey. Hold on. That's on a Saturday? No, it's actually at 8 o'clock. So it's not even the Love and Marriage Huntsville time slot because their time slot is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern, and this is 9 o'clock Eastern, so that would be 8 o'clock Central. Okay, all right. It's not him singing. It's not him. So they send me all the episodes, and hold on. They send me a lot of episodes whenever they have a new show coming out. So this is from Marcus Best. Is Marcus Best? Is that what you call his name? And Jackie Chronic. No. This is something else. That's the publicist. My bad. That's not the producer. Oh, it's produced by Lionsgate. It's not a particular person, but it's not that person. You don't have to worry about that. So okay, y'all. Okay, all right. I was just showing it. I have a responsibility. So I just wanted to show y'all and just get a Hey Pauletta. Oh, Pauletta, good. Facebook is back up. Good. How you doing, honey? Let me see. So Maxed Out is not that girl. So we're good on Maxed Out. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. I can take that down. But look at this. Child. So this year's coming up 2026 Met Gala. Look at the co-chairs, baby. Beyonce will be a co-chair, Nicole Kidman and Venus Williams. And it looks like the theme. Do you think the theme is costume art? Is that going to be the theme? Woo! Y'all know how I'm ready for this. Could this be the theme right here? Costume art? Giselle would be there. Y'all, Beyonce ain't been to the Met since 2016. For her not to have been since 2016, and now she is a co-chair, what in the world are we going to be in for? This is what we have to look forward to, people. This is what we have to look forward to. We have to find things that make us happy and look forward to them, because this is going to be great. I can't wait to cover this. And the very interesting combo. Venus Williams, Nicole Kidman, and Beyonce. Child, Beyonce is a co-chair for this year's Met Gala. Ooh! Okay, she said the Met Gala is costume art, so I don't know what the thing is going to be. Because you see Serena, and Venus goes every year too, but I never really see Venus. I might catch her like towards the end or something, or I might have seen her later after I've done my part. Nicole Kidman's gonna give, Beyonce gonna give, Nicole gonna give. But I'm happy to see this about Venus. Venus is coming out. She engaged to that man, child. She about to get married. Honey, if I could get to the Met Gala and be out there to take some pictures, them some queens. It is going to be good. I am so excited about this. I am so excited. When I saw this today, I said, not Beyonce, a co-chair, Nicole Kidman and Venus Williams. I don't know what Venus is going to wear, girl. I can't wait to see what the theme is going to be. I would love to go, Grace. Girl, that's going to be good. Whatever it is, because somebody in the comments said it better be blackety black, blackety black. Now, if Beyonce got anything to do with it, it's definitely gonna be it's gonna be an urban something, a little piece of it somewhere around the corner. It's gonna be in there. I was happy to see this though. I was like, this is kind of amazing. Beyonce hadn't been to the Met since 2016. And now, I know, honey. I know. Oh, honey, Cardi and them probably working on it right now. I wonder, when do they let them know? Because when do they announce? The Met is in May. we'll know by what, March, what the theme is. We'll know by March. Yeah, this year was Dandyism, and it was Blackity Black. It was amazing. I don't know. They said the Met is costume art, honey. So we gotta see. We'll know. We'll definitely know by March what the theme is going to be. I'm excited. This year's theme with Dandyism and all of that. That was just perfect. Cardi has taken over fashion. Rihanna had it at one time. Rihanna said, "You know what? I'm work on this makeup and this underwear and these babies, and I'm gonna let the girls do it." So Cardi definitely, I'm sure they're working on it now. I'm positive, because she's always the last person to show because she has the show-stopping outfit. I just can't even imagine what it is with Beyonce as a co-chair. Because that's why Beyonce had, when she was searching for Ivy Park to do her clothing, she had gone to different places and there were no Black people on the committee. And that's why she went with Adidas, because she was happy with Adidas. Let me see. I don't know if they got it right now. Now they got the chair. I'll look it up though. What is the 2026 theme for the Met Gala? Oh, that is it, baby. It's costume art. Okay, we got it. You should do our version of the Met. Girl, what does that mean? Coleman Domingo will always do what he needs to do. I just Googled it. The 2026 Met Gala theme is costume art, celebrating the intrinsic link between fashion and human form by pairing garments with artworks from the Met's Museum Bass Collection, exploring how clothes shapes, mirrors, and transform us across time and cultures. Co-chairs for the event include Beyonce, Nicole Kidman, Venus Williams, and Anna Wintour, with the exhibition opening in the new Condé Nast Galleries. Child, that's it. Costume art, baby. That's the thing. We got it. And costume art celebrating the intrinsic link between fashion and the human form by pairing garments with artworks from the Met Museum's Bass Collection. What? It's going to be crazy stupid. What does that mean, though? Link between fashion and the human form by pairing garments with artworks. So anything that's in the Met? Oh, girl, Roach about to lay that out. Honey, I'm excited. So we got something to look forward to in May, honey. So let's just focus. We're going to focus. And one more other thing I wanted to talk about, I need to shout out to the Alpha Kappa, the women of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. New York City Council has officially declared January 15th Alpha Kappa Alpha Day. Yes, baby. No, that's Founders Day, and it's AKA Day in New York City. The council has officially declared it. That's awesome. I love it. That is fantastic. That's fantastic. I love that. I know, right? That is awesome. So, child, we done took New York over, honey. I love that. So let me see. Let me do a run through. Let me see what Brown Sugar Baby sent me in my inbox on Instagram before we get ready to shut this down. Y'all got something y'all want to talk about? Y'all got something to bring up I missed? Ooh, child, they say the girls are loving Tyler's new song Chanel, because what's her name? Lord have mercy, that city girl. Young Miami was mad and wanted to sue Tyler because she had a song called Chanel, but look like Chanel's song is just taking it. So they might as well just let it go, baby. Ain't nobody studying them. Oh, awesome, Paula. Oh no, Miss Lacey. No. Celeste Revis, grand jury witness, will be arrested and forced to testify. This is with this situation with that David dude and that girl. So somebody's going to be forced to testify. Lord have mercy. The current administration says it could soon require some visitors to submit 5 years of their social media history before entering the country. What? Child, not they said tell your grandparents to avoid phone calls. Jen Shaw has been set free. A&M. Hey, Annette, I'm glad to see you from Facebook because it had some. Yeah, exactly. So if you coming in from another country, you got to submit 5 years of your social media, child. That is crazy. Let me see what else going on. Hold on. Okay, there ain't nothing going on now. Okay, nothing's going on there. Primary. Scrappy and the band spotted together. We talked about that. Carlos King talked to Tammy Rivera. Did y'all watch that?
I love you. I'm not in love with you no more.
Hold on, let's look at this. Hold on.
I don't want to cheat on you. I don't want to, I'd rather just leave.
Let's look at this.
Thank you for having me. Growing up, I feel like in Baltimore, everybody mom got high. So if you was talking like, oh, your mom get high, my mom get high too. It's like normal. It was rough. I watched my uncle get killed.
Let's see.
Like when I was on my 12th birthday.
Let's look at this real quick, because I don't know if y'all watched this. I don't know if y'all heard about it. She said it was good. Hold on.
I got pregnant by my high school sweetheart. I call him sperm donor. And then I was with someone who was verbally and physically. You lose respect for a person. I didn't want that to be us. So I gracefully bowed out. Love you. I'm not in love with you no more. I don't want to be cheating. I don't want to cheat on you. I don't want to, I'd rather just leave.
Tammy Rivera!
Thank you for having me. Growing up, I feel like in Baltimore, everybody mama got high. So if you was talking like, oh, your mama get high, my mom get high too. It's like normal. It was rough. I watched my uncle get killed in front of me, like when I was on my 12th birthday, broad daylight. Like my mom would come in the room and she would probably be high and she'd be like, here, you want something from the store? And I'm like, no, I don't want anything. Just take it before I smoke it up. I got pregnant by my high school sweetheart. I call him sperm donor. And then I was with someone who was verbally and physically abusive.
When did the physical abuse start?
I say 10th grade year. I wore glasses and I was like kind of rocking that black eye proudly like a damn fool.
What is your relationship like now with Charlie's dad?
He told her one day, oh, you look at you trying to dress like a thought like your mom. Keep dressing like that. Someone gonna touch you like they touched your mom when she was younger.
Ooh.
And it might be Iwaka. And my daughter was devastated.
Ooh.
How did you meet Waka?
Just followed me throughout the whole Ocean Drive. Like literally, he's following me and it was like a whole people following him. And he was like, I'm going where you going. I'm like, you're not going, I'm going. And then some girls start throwing stuff at us. They was kids. He said, this is my girlfriend. I'm like, no, I'm not. You about to get me beat up out here. Like, I'm not trying to get jumped in Miami. The fuck?
Well, you met his mother, honey.
Ooh.
The iconic Miss Deb Antony.
Yes.
Were you intimidated?
Deb is so strong-headed and so am I. There was a time when we bumped heads and we didn't talk for probably like 3 years.
What?
Woo.
Was the final straw for you just like the cheating thing?
The marriage was so strained from past stuff. Like you have to heal. I wasn't healed. So I chose to stay and the outcome of me staying changed me. So now when he's changed for the better, I'm a bitch. So I forgave, but I didn't realize that I was still resenting him for things.
I moved on. You have a new boo.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you found the one?
There is not enough money in the world that can make me leave this man. I could find a richer man, but I could not find the morals and rich in spirit I have now. Like, it's nothing that I would replace him with.
Why do you think a lot of people are surprised that you and Waka never decided to have a kid together? Nicki Minaj recently spoke at the UN, and you left a comment under the post where you talked about, the allegations of what was going on. And a lot of people thought you were attacking Nicki Minaj for speaking out.
I think.
Okay, y'all. Wait a minute. Who is she with? Who is Tammy with right now? trying to think if I've seen her with somebody. Miss Lacey, I'm going to. Would you message me on Instagram real quick? Message me on Instagram real quick, ma'am. But who is Tammy talking to? They just bought a house. Y'all, let me ask y'all something. I'm gonna ask y'all this real question, then I'm gonna get ready to go. I just heard her talking about heal. Like, do you feel like there's something you need to heal from? Because I like to think that I'm a okay functioning person. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I hear a lot of people talking about I need to heal. I'm going through my healing journey. And I went back and I was like, do you ever think about that? Is it something that I have gone through that I need to heal from? Do you ever think about that? Or you feel like you're good? Mostly everybody healing. Okay. I was just wondering, like, what is your process? Do you have a therapist? Do you have a therapist? Are you talking to somebody? Are you taking it? Is it more than one thing? You're taking it one piece at a time? Are you trying to figure out are you backtracking trauma? Oh God, I pray that everybody receives that. You know what I'm saying? I pray that we enter 2026 with clear minds and clear hearts. You know, that's my prayer for everybody, because we don't know what's to come. We don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So I just really hope that self-forgiveness. Okay, Mo, thank you for saying that, because I think that's me. I think that's me. That is something I'm going to work on for 2026. Thank you, Mo. Thank you for saying that. Okay. Hey, Pepper, what's going on? Self-forgiveness. Okay, I love that. Okay, girl, we'll have to get together soon, saying, I'll just have to give you a call when I get back. Letting guilt go. That is, I think when Mo said self-forgiveness and Grace saying letting guilt go, I think sometimes that goes in a box. And you because you had to keep moving, you know what I'm saying? And I think those are two things that I need to work on. Thank y'all for saying that. I didn't realize that. And I think I have a lot of things like I don't put myself first like I should, but yeah, I don't think I have a lot of regrets. I don't really live life with regrets. I think everything that I've done has got me to this point, and I'm okay with that. But I think the self-forgiveness and just a little guilt, if I can get that worked out, I think I'll be almost okay. Yeah, that box is scary, honey. That's why I leave it over there. Yeah. One thing at a time. You're right. So y'all, we're gonna work on that. That's our goal for 2026 is to become our better selves. With that being said, I'll start working on getting people in here that we can talk to for the new year to help us work out our better selves. I'm gonna call Coach Ken. I'm gonna get him on the line and see if we can talk to him. What I'm really working on, what I started today. I messaged Sonny, and I would love to do a catch up with Sonny and Moses. They just had their anniversary, so I'm working on that. And I think that's what we're gonna focus on for 2026, right? I would love to do a vision board this year. I think we should do a vision board this year. I don't know why not. We could do a vision board this year. It'll be on Zoom, or we could do a vision board on YouTube. Let's just do a live vision board. Paula, the concert was phenomenal. No, it's this weekend, Felicia's. I'll be in Houston this weekend. You're in Houston, right? So we having brunch Saturday at 3:00 at Rose Place, at Rose Restaurant. So that's what we'll be Saturday at 3. So I'll see y'all then. But yeah, we'll work on that. That's something to look forward to, right? What you talking about? They still together, saying Candy Friends Restaurant. Candy is in New York. Good night, Deirdre. But yeah, that's a goal for 2026. We will start working on that. I'll see what I can do. Message me on Instagram, Belicious, okay? And I'll send you all the information. I'll work on that for 2026. At least I'll see what I can do, try to get it worked on there and see what we can do at the top of the year to get some stuff going and what we need to work on, and we'll work it out. So, y'all, that's all I got. I just want to thank y'all for being here. Thank you for my Facebook family that was here. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Y'all know I appreciate you so much, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. So, yeah, I mean, I just messaged her today. I love Sunny. I just kind of want to touch bases with them and see what they're doing. Somebody asked me about them, and then I saw yesterday, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday was their anniversary. And I was like, Carl, you need to come and be a hot topic. So I'm gonna get ready and go, y'all. I got some people I need to talk to in the DMs, and I'm gonna go get that done. And then I'm gonna get packed for Houston. And then I'm going to bed. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all being here. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night.